For most of human history, seeing the planet from above was impossible for ordinary people. Maps could show borders, roads, and coastlines, but they were flat interpretations of a world almost no one could view as a whole. Google Earth changed that experience by turning the planet into something anyone with a computer, browser, phone, or tablet could explore. Instead of reading a map, users could spin a digital globe, zoom toward a continent, dive into a city, and look across mountains, deserts, coastlines, and neighborhoods. Its appeal came from a simple idea: Earth itself could become an interface. Google Earth did not just show where places were. It created the feeling of traveling across the world from a screen. At its core, Google Earth is a program that renders a three-dimensional representation of Earth, built primarily from satellite imagery. The software maps the planet by placing images and geographic data onto a 3D globe. That may sound straightforward, but it is a major technical achievement. Satellite images, aerial photographs, terrain data, and GIS information all have to align correctly across a curved surface. When they do, users can move from a global view down to detailed landscapes with remarkable continuity. The result is not a live video feed of Earth, but a carefully assembled visual model. It is a layered reconstruction of the planet, updated and organized so people can explore it as if they were moving through space. The experience begins with navigation. A user can search for an address, typing coordinates, or manually fly around the globe with a mouse, keyboard, touchscreen, or stylus. That flexibility is one reason Google Earth became familiar to so many different kinds of users. A student might search for the Amazon rainforest. A traveler might preview a city before visiting. A researcher might inspect terrain, coastlines, or urban development. On mobile devices, the interaction becomes more tactile, pinching to zoom, swiping to rotate, and dragging across landscapes. These controls make geographic exploration feel intuitive. Instead of requiring specialized training, Google Earth lets users approach complex spatial information through simple movements and visual curiosity. Google Earth is often described as a map, but it is more accurately a platform for geographic layers. It can display many kinds of images and data over the surface of the planet, and it also functions as a web map service client. That means it can work with map data served from outside sources, not only Google's own imagery. Users can also add custom information through Keyhole Markup Language, or KML. This allows points, paths, shapes, labels, and overlays to be attached to real places on the globe. People have used this ability to share travel routes, environmental data, historical maps, educational tours, and local knowledge through forums, blogs, and other sources. The globe becomes a canvas for information. The power of Google Earth depends heavily on coverage. In 2019, Google revealed that Google Earth covered more than 97% of the world. That number is important because the program's promise is global exploration. A tool like this only feels magical if most places can actually be found and seen. Coverage does not mean every location has the same image quality, the same update frequency, or the same level of detail. Dense cities, remote deserts, forests, polar regions, and oceans can appear very differently. Still, reaching such a large portion of the planet means Google Earth became one of the most accessible visual archives of Earth ever made, bringing distant places into everyday reach. Beyond looking around, Google Earth includes tools that turn visual exploration into measurement and analysis. The desktop application offers a distance measuring tool, which lets users calculate the space between points or trace longer paths. This can be useful for understanding the scale of a city, the length of a route, the width of a river, or the distance between landmarks. Measurements on a globe remind users that maps are not only pictures, they are spatial systems. By combining imagery with tools, Google Earth supports both casual curiosity and practical investigation. A person can move from asking, "What does this place look like?" to asking, "How far is it? How large is it? How does it connect?" Google Earth also expanded beyond Earth itself. The desktop application includes additional globes for the Moon and Mars, giving users a way to explore other worlds with the same basic interface. There is also a tool for viewing the night sky. These features shift the program from a map of our planet into a broader visual gateway to space. They are not the same as standing on the Moon or Mars, of course, but they make planetary science feel more approachable. Craters, valleys, landing sites, and celestial views become navigable rather than abstract. For classrooms and science communicators, this matters. It turns remote astronomy into something users can actively move through. Some of Google Earth's most memorable features are designed less for measurement and more for immersion. A flight simulator game is included in the desktop version, letting users experience the globe from the perspective of piloting through digital landscapes. Street view imagery brings ground-level photography into many locations, connecting the overhead globe to street-level human experience. Earlier, the program also displayed photos from places uploaded to Panoramio, helping users see how locations appeared through the eyes of other people. Wikipedia information on some locations added basic context to landmarks and regions. Together, these features made Google Earth more than satellite imagery. They made it a hybrid of map, encyclopedia, photo archive, and virtual tour. The web-based version of Google Earth introduced Voyager, a feature built around guided tours. Instead of asking users to explore alone, Voyager periodically adds in-program journeys, often presented by scientists, educators, and documentarians. This is important because a giant globe can be overwhelming. Most users do not always know what to search for or why a place matters. Guided tours provide a narrative path through geography, culture, nature, climate, history, and science. They turn the platform into a storytelling tool. A user might explore ecosystems, ancient sites, migration routes, cities, or environmental change through curated stops. In that sense, Google Earth becomes not just a way to see the world, but a way to learn how to interpret it. But the same visibility that makes Google Earth fascinating has also made it controversial. Some governments and critics have viewed the program as a threat to privacy and national security. Satellite images can reveal buildings, infrastructure, military facilities, borders, transportation networks, and patterns of development. While much of this information may come from imagery sources that already exist, Google Earth makes it unusually easy for ordinary users to access and navigate. That accessibility changes the stakes. What once required expertise or specialized resources can become searchable from a laptop. As a result, Google Earth has been banned in multiple countries, and some governments have requested that sensitive areas be obscured in Google's imagery. The privacy debate around Google Earth is not only about secret facilities. It also reflects a broader tension in modern mapping: how much of the physical world should be visually accessible online. Aerial and satellite views can show homes, property layouts, remote communities, and places people may not expect to be inspected by strangers. Street-level imagery adds another layer of concern because it can bring public roads and neighborhoods into close view. Google Earth sits at the intersection of public information, commercial technology, personal privacy, and government sensitivity. Its success shows how valuable geographic openness can be, but its controversies show that seeing the world from above is not neutral. Visibility can inform, empower, expose, and unsettle. Google Earth's desktop history also tells a story about how software evolves. The desktop application was largely quiet after version 7.1 in 2013, then returned with version 7.3 in 2017, when Pro became the standard version and was made available for free. After that, updates again became sparse, and as of 2026 the version remained 7.3. In June 2026, Google announced that Google Earth Pro would no longer be available for download after June 25, 2027. Even so, the legacy of Google Earth is clear. It helped normalize the idea that anyone could explore a detailed 3D model of the planet. It turned geography into an interactive experience, and it permanently changed how millions of people imagine the world. If you found this helpful, Please like this video and subscribe for more explainers.